Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on this call. I just wanted to say hello and introduce myself. My name is David Husson. I work with my brother Michael, and together we have a company called E3 Global Partners. And we're very excited to be talking to you tonight about some options and things that may be available to you in the world of digital marketing. We started looking at this opportunity in this world. Have you ever been looking to kind of reinvent yourself? Well, that's what happened to me about 6, 7 months ago. And subsequently, I ended up landing in this incredible community. And we're more excited than ever about building our legacy business online through digital marketing. If you're anything like me, I've been a conventional entrepreneur most of my life. I've worked belly to belly sales. I worked in promotion of seminars with some of the greatest speakers on the planet: Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Grant Cardone, you name it. We've worked with these folks all across 2 decades, and really had incredible foundation of information. And it gave us really the ability to not only take information, but to utilize it and integrate it into our lives to give us that professional demeanor that we needed to grow and scale a business. Now, one of the things that got me excited, about 6 months ago, I watched Tony on Tony Robbins. He did an online webinar on Facebook and YouTube, and there was 1 million people on there. And it just gave me an aha moment. And I thought, I'm at this stage in life where, if you've ever been in that position where you really wanted to change the things that were so integrated into your life, but you wanted something better for yourself. I'm turning 72 this year, and I am not like a 40-year-old guy that I was when I started working with Tony many years ago, but I still have a lot of drive and a lot of desire to grow and scale a business. And I didn't have a lot of experience or knowledge or wisdom about doing it online into the digital real estate realm. So I started following some of the top leaders out there in that business arena, and started to learn what they were doing. And boy, what an eye-opener. I just couldn't believe how many people were out there in the world of digital real estate or digital marketing or affiliate marketing. I spent many years in multi-level marketing, had some really good success, and sometimes I didn't have a lot of success. I'm kind of done with that part of my business career, but now we're talking to building another business and redefining where we want to go into the future. When you have everything you need in life, I always use this analogy as kind of you stop looking, right? And I've been, I don't want to say complacent, but I've been complacent. And I thought, what do I have to do to really level up my game? And it's kind of like think about when you're in love with that special person and you have them in your life, and you're not out there looking for another person to go engage in a relationship with. You're aligned, you're in peace with that relationship, you feel content with it, and you embrace it for whatever it does and contributes into your world. Well, business is very much like being in love with your spouse. You go out there and you find out what's important, and you fulfill yourself. And of course, think about when that one person came into your world. You really stepped into that and gave it all of your energy and love to try to win their heart over. Well, what if your love wasn't just about finding fulfillment, but it was also about expanding it? What if the goal wasn't just to have love, but to create more joy and impact and abundance from it, and to be able to really just evolve our very existence? Now let's talk about a new career. What would that be like? What about career and income? If you truly loved your business and your job, would you still be searching for something more? Maybe not, because you're unhappy, because you understand that leveraging your time, your skills, and your resources is the key to your real financial freedom. So what I want to talk to you a little bit about today is really what led me to digital marketing and affiliate marketing and what it's all about. Because you see, I was I had reached that place where I really needed to redefine. And again, it's not about leaving what you do. It's not. It's about scaling what you already have, what you have in terms of your skills, your knowledge, your information. And it's not about finding another job. Most of us don't need another job. Well, we want to find something that's fulfilling. It can create leverage so we can work smarter, not harder. And it's about building a system that works for you. And that's why Mike and I are more excited than ever, because even when you're not working, you can wake up and get what we call that mailbox money. And you don't start looking for another income stream because you're desperate. You do it because you're smart. Listen, we're in a competitive environment. We're in a global economy today. AI is shifting the way we do business. So if you're ready to leverage your time, your income, you want to learn what to do to get to that next level in your life, tap the link below, see what it is, take a free test drive, go in there and take a look at what we're doing, look at the community we're involved in. You know, I've been around some pretty amazing thought leaders in my life, and they've, you know, you can see back over there on that side over there, I have a library of books of some of the brightest minds in the world, and that's just part of it. I mean, I have a digital library that's unbelievable. And, you know, you never arrive in a place in your life where you're going to feel satisfied that there's no more to learn. You know, they say, there's an old Chinese proverb that says, before enlightenment, I chopped wood and carried water. After enlightenment, I chopped wood and carried water. You see, it's not about this place that you're going to arrive in your life. It's the journey you take. It's the people you take that journey with. It's the community you're in. Our legacy builder community that we're involved with, and you know, Michelle, you know, who is our leader and founder of the company. She's in that caliber of speaker, trainer, entrepreneur, mindset, professional development. She gives us the brilliance of her own energy and skills to help us evolve and grow an online community. She's taken that community to over 50,000 people worldwide in 2 years. I mean, 2 years. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud to be here. I have no challenges at all. I think of myself as a pretty, you know, fairly astute business person, entrepreneur. I've been in business since I was 20 years old. That's over 50 years of business experience. I've maybe had a couple jobs in my life, but, you know, one of the things I've always learned, that there's nothing more important than the values that you have in your life. See, one of my highest values is about learning and growing, and freedom and financial. So we have a community here that can, if those are some of your values, I know even, you know, your values may be family, it may be health, it doesn't matter. What you're going to learn here is going to contribute and help you leverage those values in your life so you're moving towards them and not away from them. Ask yourself a question, real simple. Is your life better off today than it was 12 months ago? Is it better off today than it was 5 years ago? You see, the only question I always ask people is when they join me in business is, where do you want to be in 5 years from now? What side of 5 years do you want to show up on? It's going to come either way. Whether you do anything with me, whether you do anything with yourself or anybody else, it doesn't matter. That 5 years is going to come. But every day that you're living and you're breathing and you're taking action in your life or not taking action, you see, one of my mentors used to say, it's easy to do and it's easy not to do. Well, if that's what it's all about, then do what you think is important for you. For me, I want to be a doer. I want to create. I want to make it happen for my family. I want to create that legacy. When I leave this world, I do not want to leave the music in me. You know, one of my favorite hobbies, pastime activities, is watching America's Got Talent, the American Idol. I love to watch The Voice. And I'll tell you why. Not because I'm a TV junkie, because I love to see talent that's being cultivated and brought forth, and they're walking into their life and they're stepping into that. Because you see, until you're ready to step into your life, until you're ready to make that change for where you want to be, you see, it's easy not to do it. And we can always go ahead and say, well, you know, I'm just going to do something that's easy today because it gets me to where I need to be. And we settle, and we settle, and we settle, and we settle. And all of a sudden, 20 years goes by, 10 years goes by, 5 years goes by. Where are you in your life? Are you at the place you want to be? Are you happy as you're, you know, the most important thing I learned many, many years ago is that we as human beings don't strive for money. That doesn't define our success. Success is when we have harmony in all areas of our life, whether it's our health, our finances, our spirit, our mindset, our ability to grow and scale a business, whether we're doing it for ourselves or we're doing it for somebody else. Still, it's going to take a certain level of knowledge to always scale and level up your business and be the better person, be the better version of yourself. So I'm here today to tell you, I want to help you become that better version of yourself. Whether you're just looking and kicking tires, that's okay. I kicked tires for several months until I finally stumbled across somebody that I knew and I respected, and I pulled the trigger, and thank you, God, for letting this opportunity fall into my lap, because you know, you never know when opportunities come knocking. They come very far and few between, but when they knock on the door, you know, they say luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. The question is, are you prepared? Because you have an opportunity right now that can really literally change the trajectory of your life forever, if you want it to, if you want to allow it to. But what you walk away with in the end, nobody can ever take it away from you. You're going to learn skills. You're going to be around a community of people that care about you, want to lift you up. You see, I'm the kind of person, I don't look up to see who's going to bring me up. I look down to see who I want to bring up to my level, to where I'm going to be helping them and they're going to be helping me. And we're going to grow together. And we're going to fuse and we're going to bond. I'm never going to tell anybody what to do. All I can do is be a coach, a guide, a light into their life, and help them learn from my mistakes, my wisdom, whatever I can bring to the table to help them grow and scale their business. Because through that process, I learn as well. So I want to thank you for being here. I want you to click the link below. You'll see it. It's e3dailypay.com. If you want to learn how you can get paid from $100 to $900 a day, every single day, by following a system. A system will train you, will give you the system. You don't have recurring monthly payments. You don't have to go talk to friends and family. If you look at what we do and watch the videos and you get a glance, take a look at it. Worst that'll happen is you walk away with a little bit more information if that's on the journey you're looking for to get into digital marketing. And today we don't call it digital marketing, we call it digital real estate. Everybody says, if you want to get wealthy in life, go out and get into real estate. Well, that world has changed. It's now digital real estate. So come join us. We love taking the journey with other people, and we're all learning here. So I want to thank you again, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness in your life and good health, and be blessed. And thank you so much for listening to me here. My name again is David Husson, E3 Global Partners, and again, go to e3dailypay.com and take a quick tour of what we're doing here. No obligation. Have a great day.